Meow.
Awooga. Moo.
Hello. Today it's the 12th of April. Yeah, it's been a long time. Oh my god. It's been a long time since you. Anyway, yeah, it's been a while since anyone's had an episode. Actually, no, Josie had one, but then I uploaded that really late because I was really busy with stuff. Anyway, so, this episode is just like a little catch up of my, I guess, first 2 months of university and life as a almost adult. Wow! Okay, so, I believe 28th of Feb was when we started university. Yeah, thoughts on university. Um, very different from high school. Honestly, like first 2 weeks, I was really stressed out because I was so used to like a teacher kind of like setting the base or like the timetable, and now I'm just kind of on my own. It feels really weird, like I feel very independent, like, you know? And especially for architecture because like the whole like time I've been in high school and whatever, I've always had like a like kind of guidelines as to, oh, you do it like this, you do it like this, and like then you're right, and if you don't do that, you're wrong. But at university, they're like, oh, nothing's right or wrong, and I'm like, okay, then what is right? You know? And it's so subjective. It's like it's hard to judge and hard to tell, like especially for me because I'm so used to like a format where the teacher would tell me and I'd be like, okay, I just absorb that information. But now it's kind of like, oh, like the teacher, you'll be like, oh, what do you think about this? And then like the teacher, or I guess professor, would be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, and what else, um Yes, I think I was struggling for the first 2 weeks because I couldn't grasp that everyone has a different style and nothing's wrong or right. But now, fast forward to like week 7, oh my god. First half of the sem finished. Almost. Yeah, I'm a bit more comfortable, and I think it's like, I feel like this section of the semester was really about like trying different styles and seeing what you like and stuff. Like I've tried so many softwares at this point. Like I've done things like VR, so reality. I've done AR, which is augmented reality, and right now I'm doing digital fabrication. So that's like 3D printing and laser cutting and all that, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I feel like the system, like for architecture, is so fast paced though. I hate it because like things that we did in high school for like 2 months, we're doing it in within 2 weeks, and that's kind of scary. But then like yeah, I think the whole concept is that you just gotta let your brain flow with ideas. You can't just like think about practicality or like, oh, is this gonna work or whatnot. You just have to push through. So I think I'm starting to pick that up. I'm starting to kind of just let it flow. And I feel like I'm getting a bit more interested in architecture. So that's good. Cuz I was worried that I would be like, this isn't something I really wanted to do like in the end. But I think I'm like kind of gaining some good interest in it. So yeah, that was my university. Okay. Oh my god, and they make you download so many softwares. It's insane. And I want to delete everything because I feel bad for my laptop. Oh well. Okay. And so moving on, within the month of March, I got a job. Woo! Yeah, and since I'm pretty sure no one outside our group is gonna see this now, I basically work at Coco Dog, which is like a fried chicken place. Uh yeah, It's kind of fun, to be honest. I kind of like it because, like, as you know, I do another job, and that is I do it like once a week for 1 hour, but I get so tired after that hour. And then for like this new job, I'm doing like 8 hours a day, 16 hours a week, and I'm fine. Like, it's a different type of tired. It's not like a mentally tired, it's more of like a, oh, my back hurts because I've been standing the whole day. But like, it's really nice, honestly. To like, I get so busy in that job, my brain like moves away from school, which I think is so helpful and so refreshing to me. Because I feel like with that other job, that 1 hour job a week, I get so tired mentally. And then when I have to come home, I know I have to start doing some work, but I can't because I'm just so mentally and physically tired. Whereas, like, for my new job, I come home at like 9 o'clock, and I can start schoolwork and be fine and feel productive, you know? So that's so interesting. And I've talked about this in our group chat, but like the people are so nice and I feel so like comfortable, so like but a lot of people are like leaving. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm happy. I like it. Only thing is the manager is kind of hard to communicate with. Like in person, so easy, but online it's so hard because he doesn't read his messages half the time. And then when I'll see him, he'll be like, "Oh, I saw your message, but I forgot to reply." And then I'll be like, "Oh, it's okay," but it's not, you know? Because now I just look like I'm talking to myself in the chat. It's like, hey, da da da, can I do this? Da da da. Oh, hey, I was wondering. Da da da. Okay, yeah. um, what else? What else happened within the 2 months? Oh, Josie's birthday happened. Ooh. Yeah, so me and Josie, we just like had a little, I guess, day, and we just like ate pho and went to a cafe and just like hung out, and it was really nice. I had a really good day that day. Yeah, I felt like I intruded on her family because I just kind of stayed there. But then they seemed okay with it, so yeah, I guess that's good. Yep. So that was last week now, right? Oh yeah, that was like almost a week ago. So yeah. Woo! What am I doing today? So today's a Tuesday, and Tuesday means I don't have any school because thankfully I don't have school on Tuesdays. Huh. Like literally my Mondays are so bad. Imagine having to go to school the day after. I'd hate that. Oh, actually, oh, I forgot to mention. I went to campus like twice last week. I went on Tuesday and Thursday, and it was whoa, you know? It's ooh, the vibes are so there. And like the Archie building is disgusting. It's so bad, but I guess the vibes of seeing people like just like with the similar mindset and like the similar energy, because I feel like Archie students, a lot of us have the same energy, like the same weird energy. Like we're all a bit insane, but like it's fine because it's good for our course. But yeah, it's kind of cool. But then I do tend to compare myself and rethink a lot of my designs, like, oh, maybe I'm not doing as good and stuff. But I feel like high school really limited my creativity because they high school was all about practicality. Like they were like, oh no, but if you put this here, it's gonna fall on the person and they're gonna get hurt and you're gonna have to like what the frick, you know? It was so heavy on practicality, but here they don't care if it's like gonna fall on you. Like for real, our Archie building doesn't have like a good health rating, like health and safety rating. Like literally, we went in the elevator, it was shaking. Ah, And then the stairs are definitely a health and safety hazard. It's like it's got holes in it and oh, it's not leveled. So like yeah, I feel like high school kind of ruined my creativity. But I think yeah, just gonna let my brain flow and stop overthinking designs and stuff. So yeah, I went on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday I went just for like nothing really. It was just meeting people and just hanging out. And then Thursday I went for a class for my gen ed and that was quite nice. I met a lot of new people. I made a friend in my gen ed class like so quickly. Like literally we got chucked into groups and the friend that I was with that I came with, she got chucked in a different group and then I was like, "Oh." So then I was like dead silent for a lot of the group session, but then like at the end I was like, "Okay." Like three of them left and then two of them were still like packing up and I was like, "Oh, oh, what's your names?" And then they're like, "Da da 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 da." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Oh, not thank you. No, thank you. I was like, "Oh, what do you guys study?" And then one of them is a third year and the other one is a second year. And I was like, "Oh." And then the third year like started like talking to me like about architecture. It's like, "Oh, is this like friendship?" And then he's like a marine science major or something like that. And then yeah, we started like talking and then I took him to the Archie building and everything. And then he met Josie as well, and that was really nice. Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of like uni's like atmosphere because of how everyone comes with the mindset of making friends. Like no one's really like has a solid group that they're gonna sit with every lunchtime or whatever. There's not even a lunchtime at this point. I literally eat lunch at 2 most days. So like yeah, I like that. I think everyone's just really open-minded to new people, and that's really nice and really refreshing. Cause like high school, you made like friends for like 1 year in year 9 and stuff, and like yeah, you make new friends along the way, but it's like different. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like you need to have something in common to talk to them, and I don't know, but uni is like completely different. Like I was telling Josie on the bus, like it's so interesting listening to people's majors and like what they're pursuing and stuff because like it's so different. Like who's heard of like marine science? Literally, like that's so cool. I think that's so cool because you know in high school it's like your standard. Oh yeah, I take math, physics, English, blah blah blah, and you're like, oh yeah, okay. I have some friends that do that. But then in uni, you can be like, oh, I'm doing architecture. Oh no way, yeah, oh, yeah. It's nice vibes. Anyway, I think that's enough of me talking. I need to do some readings. So yeah, thank you for listening to my little update in life. I hope you enjoyed my non-sensible. It basically I'm not making any sense, but I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.